dears, and welcome back to my corner of the internet. I'm Shannon. This back here, that's Bernard. He's my October co-host. He's pretty low energy, doesn't say a whole lot, but we're in the middle of a global pandemic, so we will let that slide for this year at least. And today I've got another paranormal, spooky type video to share with you guys. This is going to be a quick one. I was just reading about this whole situation today, and I thought, this is something I need to share with you guys. So today we're going to be talking about the real life events that inspired the 2012 film The Possession. Now, The Possession starred Jeffrey Dean Morgan and Kyra Sedgwick. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, I feel like we all love him, right? That's a thing. We all just love Jeffrey Dean Morgan because I do, and I feel like everybody does. And Kyra Sedgwick, she's a treasure, but we're not going to be talking about them or the film, but we are going to be talking about the eBay listing that led to this whole film being made. Now, the eBay listing was for a haunted Jewish wine cabinet box, and it went up on eBay and it eventually sold for $280. And when it was listed on eBay, it was accompanied by a story written by the seller. His name was Kevin Manis, and this whole thing is pretty crazy. And after I heard about this, I searched, I just Googled like spirit box, Jewish wine cabinet box, just anything that I could find, and everything that came up on YouTube. Like, there was a ton of things that came up on YouTube, and honestly, it got to the point where I was feeling a little eerie about it, so I didn't watch any of the videos. I just wanted to kind of go in blind. I didn't want to see. There was one involving Post Malone and his experience with one, and I just didn't want to watch any of those until I got this video up. So legend has it that a Dubuque box is a wine box allegedly haunted by a restless, often malicious spirit. And these spirits, the Dubuque spirits, I hope I'm saying that right. Because like I said, I didn't watch any of the videos because I wanted to go into this sort of fresh. But that's how it looks like it's pronounced. These spirits are known for haunting living beings, but not only that, it goes a step further and gets a touch more malicious in that it can also possess them. And that's something that really takes my fear to a whole nother level. Being haunted by something is one thing. Being possessed by something is just, nope. Not interested. Anyway, so the information about the box started making the rounds once it was posted to eBay, and let me just read you this. So this is a blurb from Wikipedia about what they know about this eBay listing in the box. I want to read it to you because mainly I just want to know what you guys think about it. So when we get to the end, I'll tell you what I think about it. I'll give you a bit of advice, and then we'll call it a night on this video. Here we go. So it said, according to Manis's story, he bought the box at an estate sale in 2001. It had belonged to a survivor of the Holocaust in Poland named Havle, who had escaped to Spain and purchased it there before her immigration to the United States. Havale's granddaughter told Manis that the box had been bought in Spain after the Holocaust. Upon hearing that the box was a family heirloom, Manis offered to give the box back to the family. But the granddaughter insisted that he take it, saying that the family did not want anything to do with it. She told him that the box had been kept in her grandmother's sewing room and was never opened because a Dubuque was said to live inside it. And that's the restless, often malicious spirit that we talked about earlier. Upon opening the box, Manus wrote that he found that it contained 2 1920s pennies, a lock of blonde hair bound with cord, a lock of black or brown hair bound with cord, a small statue engraved with the Hebrew word shalom, a small golden wine goblet, 1 dried rosebud, and a single candle holder with 4 octopus-shaped legs. Numerous owners of the box have reported that strange phenomena accompany it. Manus wrote that he experienced a series of horrific nightmares shared with other people while they were in possession of the box, or when they stayed at his home while he had it. His mother suffered a stroke on the same day he gave her the box as a birthday present, October 31st. Every owner of the box has reported that smells of cat urine or jasmine flowers and nightmares involving an old hag accompany the box. Cat urine or jasmine flowers? Those are such extremely different scents. I wonder what causes which owner of the box to smell which scents, you know? What is it that makes one person smell cat urine and another person smell flowers? Interesting. A student at Truman State University in Kirkville, Missouri, and the last person to auction the box on eBay, claimed that the box caused lights to burn out in his house and his hair to fall out. Jason Haxton, director of the Museum of Osteopathic Medicine in Kirksville, Missouri, had been following blogs regarding the box, and when he was ready to be rid of the box, the owner at the time sold it to Haxton. Haxton wrote the Dubuque box and claimed that he subsequently developed strange health problems, including hives, coughing up blood, and head-to-toe welts. So from there, Haxton went on to consult multiple rabbis, trying to figure out a way to seal up the box so that it was just sealed up, done with. He wouldn't be tormented by it, and hopefully nobody else would as well. Then apparently he was successful. So it says apparently successfully he took the freshly sealed box and hid it at a secret location, which he would not reveal. He later donated the box to Zach Baggins of Ghost Adventures to display in his museum. So I think that Zach Baggins from Ghost Adventures, I don't put a ton of stock in that guy. I've seen some of his videos, and I think he has a TV show as well. I think the Ghost Adventures is a TV show. The guy seems a bit extreme, but of course the thing with, you know, social media or television ghost hunters is that you can never know for sure whether it's staged, whether it's fancy editing, what it is. So I'm always a little leery. I'm more prone to believe word of mouth stories from people who experience things themselves, who have really nothing to gain or profit from it, rather than someone who's on TV and has, you know, the tools to edit things and manipulate things in their favor to make things more extreme. Sometimes I think maybe they're taking weird things that do truly happen and just exaggerating them. But you never know if they're just pulling it out of thin air. So whenever I hear Zach Baggins, I get a little like, ooh, I don't know. But I think that's the one. I think that's who Post Malone was with in the videos that I saw on YouTube. I'm gonna watch them after this, but so I just find that really interesting. And when I read that, I had to share that with you guys. So the last part here on the Wikipedia page says that skeptic Chris French, head of the Anomalistic Psychology Research Unit at Goldsmiths College, told an interviewer he believed that the box's owners were already primed to be looking out for bad stuff. If you believe you've been cursed, then inevitably you explain the bad stuff that happens in terms of what you perceive to be the curse. Put it like this: I would be happy to own this object. The term is now used to refer to any box supposedly holding a book. So that's kind of the history of it. And from that skeptic's point of view, I understand that, and I know that that's a thing that certainly happens. And even like, you know how they say if you're looking for something, you'll find it? And that's so true, not just in paranormal type situations, but just in general. You know, if you're looking for something, you'll find it. And so I mean, that could definitely be playing a factor in this. But still, I mean, it's just interesting to learn about and to read about. And this was one of those things, when I read about it, I was like, I need to get this video up as soon as possible because I want to hear what you guys think about it. Do you believe that objects can hold spirits? Because, you know, you hear of places haunted or people haunted. Do you think objects can be haunted? Do you think it can be passed along from person to person by a sales transaction? Here would be my advice: no matter what you believe, don't buy one. Do not buy one. It's kind of my same feelings in regards to a Ouija board, in that I don't care what you feel about a Ouija board or what I feel about a Ouija board, whether I believe that it's a board game sold to scare children or whether it's a tool that can be used to contact spirits or more nefarious type things. I'm certainly not going to mess around with it, just in case. So that would be my advice with any sort of spirit box or demon box or anything like that. Because I see when I Googled eBay listing for, you know, haunted boxes, there are currently those things listed. You can get haunted boxes, you can get haunted dolls, you can get all kinds of haunted items on eBay. Are they haunted? I have no idea. Would I risk it? Absolutely not. So those are my thoughts on the haunted eBay box that inspired the movie The Possession from 2012, starring our darling Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I haven't seen the film, but yeah, I just thought it was really a really interesting sort of tale. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this. Have you ever had any sort of encounter with any sort of item that may or may not be haunted? And I will see you guys on Friday with another book talk video. We're going to be talking about The Cabin at the End of the World, and my goodness, it's a wild ride. See you guys on Friday. Bye.